You're now tuned into the Hey Sis podcast. It's your girl, Miss Cat.
Hey guys, Skeeter.
So, episode 1.
What the fuck is love? What the fuck is love? Do you know?
I think I know. I think we all have our own perception of what love is.
Okay. Let's get into it. So before we can do that, let's not forget about the most important, well, not to me, but I mean, sometimes. Okay, whatever. The most important
a woman. What she want?
Event right now is Valentine's Day. Woo.
Fuck a Valentine's Day. You don't love me anyway.
Okay, but I do love you. So anyway.
You do.
Okay, so what we did was we looked up some statistics for you all so we can know with Valentine's Day what's going on. And some of these y'all probably can guess, but some of these I think are interesting. So first of all, consumers are expected to spend an average of $192 on Valentine's Day.
$192 on Valentine's Day. Where are you on? I mean, actually, that's kind of, that makes sense. Depending on where you going, that can make sense.
I'm not one of them, but that's probably like only dinner.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, wait. Consumers between the ages of 35. First of all, we are not 35 yet, but we are more in this group. 35 to 44 plan to spend an average of $335 on Valentine's Day. Now, I'm not saying it has to be that much, but honestly, less than $200. If you believe in Valentine's Day, it's only dinner. It's not like a dinner and a gift. You're going to need like a little bit more. I'm thinking, what would your average be? If you, what would have you said? How much money? Of course, we talk about.
I think it's just like dinner and an after fare. Probably like at least
$500.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day?
Absolutely. It's really more than that though, if you think about it. Because if you go to dinner, you get a hotel room, you buy drugs, you buy alcohol, you buy treats. You can easily spend a special Valentine's Day. I'm not saying that's average, but I'm just saying like real life. Not okay, so yeah.
You never cease to amaze me. $500 on Valentine's Day, like
a dinner in a hotel is $500.
First of all, honestly,
a dinner hotel is $500.
Why are we going to? I'm sorry. Why are we going to hotel at this? What y'all like to say? Grown age. We got whole homes. I mean,
because like you've been fucking in your house for years.
Yeah, I just think. All right, I think that. Okay, whatever.
This is what Shakita does. She's evolved from it, but it's still like the same thing that she said. It's like when we were in college, it was like, all right, I'm done. I don't feel like talking right now. And now it's evolved to like, all right, I'm done. Like, no.
Okay, no, not done. Let's get into it. First of all, I think that Valentine's Day is just a fucking day. Honestly, I wish, this is what I want to say. And like, in my real world, or my fantasy world, because it's not in my real world, in my fantasy world, Valentine's Day is just a day. And so like, yes, I want to be special. Yes, buy me flowers, take me out to dinner. Yes, drop some bread on me. You can give me like perfume or whatever the case may be, but I'm not expecting like, I wouldn't want my nigga to $500, like what? I would pay a bill. Like, if you're not paying a bill, like at some point it just gets to like, what are we really spending all this money on? That
I get it.
Sometimes, like that's just where I be at. Like I'm just not that one. Like I'm cool with like you know, and it's not always a good thing. We can get into that too, but you know, I'm just $500 just think that's a lot of money. And maybe because I'm not spending
really a lot of money though.
And I don't know.
Hey, okay.
Maybe if you talk to my nigga, he'll be like, oh, but you tripping.
No,
I don't know.
This is the thing though. Like on Valentine's Day, that's like for me and my nigga. So like he's gonna give what he gives, and I'm gonna give what I give. It's like we're doing this together. So like $500.
This ain't combined.
Two people.
Okay.
Between two people.
Okay.
We're talking about couples, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, you're saying combined. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like a nigga gonna spend $500 on me on Valentine's Day.
Okay, so but you don't understand like what if a nigga wants you to spend his bracelet? That's way more than $500.
That is way more than $500. You're right. So, but then that's only one gift. Okay. Oh, this is good. say if a nigga bought you a tennis bracelet and didn't do nothing else, would you be satisfied?
Absolutely.
Okay, bet. Okay, then we on the same page. Okay, bet. Okay. More statistics. Okay, 30% of people think that Valentine's Day is the most romantic day to propose. What do you think?
I mean, of course, Valentine's Day, ring. That's lit.
I see why it's only 30%. Honestly, I just feel like it's so cliche.
It really
is. It's just like, please, on any day. Listen, nigga. If you love your girl on any day but Valentine's Day and her birthday, like, don't be.
I would definitely take that shit cliche.
And Christmas, like, oh, no, I'm not going to say Christmas because I got some good men in the family. But even though 30% people think that it's the most romantic day to propose, only 8% actually propose on Valentine's Day. Like, that's so. Do you really think? Do you really think, or are you thinking? Okay, sorry. But let's talk about this part. 7% of people break up on Valentine's Day. I hope that's not any of us this year. I do not wish that for anybody.
Sometimes, you know,
or it could be a good breakup, and that's a good breakup. I only wish it on
a good breakup.
Okay, a good breakup is like when two women and men. This is what I always wish. If I ever have to break up, when I do, and let me not say when, because we don't ever want to speak that, but unless it's like whatever. Unless it's like, no, I'm not saying this don't gotta be me. I'm just saying people in general. Unless it's like, you know what you gotta do. But anyway. All I'm saying is a happy breakup is when like two people just realize that they really do love each other, but you know, they're just not the one for each other.
Like co-parenting.
Yeah, like, well, no, honestly, it's not like, it's not like co-parenting, because co-parenting kind of forces you to keep dealing with a person that you probably would not deal with but for.
Yeah, when you don't got no kids, you
could really just so. And like that friend, and then that friendship is really a friendship. It's not like because I'm forced to deal with you for the rest of my life.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No shade, but that's just what I think. Okay, and the last statistic that we all know about.
Drum roll, please.
This is a given. This is not even really something I should tell y'all, because we already know that a man will spend how much more? Well, honestly, I'm surprised it only says twice as more. I expected it.
3 times, 5 times.
Not that I'm a cheap bitch, but I'm just saying. Anyway, men will spend twice as much money as women will do on Valentine's Day. And that is all we have.
It is what it is. I personally feel like, I'm sorry, like, let us have one day. Like, yes, women get days. You got Mother's Day, but what if you're not a mother? Like, Valentine's Day is like the only real day that you can be acknowledged by your man. And not just your man, but like, you free. They love you. Like, show love.
My mom, she don't do it anymore.
Don't play with Rose.
That's my girl. But my mom used to, every Valentine's Day, she used to give her kids.
And that's fucking important for you niggas out there with daughters. Like, nigga, don't let no nigga show you up on your daddy shit.
Yeah.
Or your daddy shit. Like, nigga, take your daughter out to work. And not just dads, but moms too. Let her know, like, Valentine's Day is not just about a man taking you out. Yeah. Like, dad, take your daughter out. Mom, take your daughter out. Like, we can do it Valentine's. Like, it is what it is.
You just tell everything, like, my mom used to always say, like, I'm gonna tell you beautiful all the time. So, like, when a nigga tell you beautiful, you don't think that. She didn't say this verbatim, but basically it was just like, I'm gonna tell you beautiful. So, like, when a nigga tell you beautiful, it's not like the first time you ever heard it.
Right.
Like, oh my God, I know my God. Like, no, it's the same thing as like go. Ooh.
What the fuck is that?
All right, let's do it. I think we should just do it right now. I just think we should do it. What's love to you? Let's.
Oh, okay. Of course, we've spoke about this, and I've had whatever. Love to me is like a duty. It's like an action. It's not like a like I got love this nigga. Like, it's like, no, like, I love this nigga, so I'm entitled to certain things, and I'm also obligated to do certain things because I love this nigga. So, like, it's all in the act of pleasing, all in the act of giving, all in the act of teaching, all in the act of nursing, and everything that I think a woman should do. Like, just like a nigga, ride and say blah. But like, just doing what the fuck you supposed to do. Yeah, that's what I think love is. What about you?
I think love is, I'm all about the feels. I'm all about the feels. I think love is a feeling. That's just, I understand. I understand action brings feelings, so I get you on that. But I do think that the feeling is important. That's why like love language is important, because it's like no matter like all the acts you do, like if I don't feel that, if I'm not feeling that as love, then like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just not for me. I need to feel like, and I'm not saying like I gotta have butterflies all the time, but I need to just feel like, I need to feel like, oh my, like yes, thank you, love you, like, oh they look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta feel it. I need to feel it. And the whatever the action is, if they're that they.
Well, who's to say? Because I'm not saying that I don't feel it, because it's an action. Like I feel it.
You're just saying that it has to happen from an action.
Your situation, like you feeling something, but it's something that person is doing
to make me feel
that way.
Okay.
So what are some of the things that a person can do to make you feel love?
Me personally, or like just
no, you personally, Keita.
I don't want.
What you talking about?
You're annoying.
I don't know.
You okay? Okay. I don't know. I think that I feel most loved when I am like free to be me. I think that I'm very.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, like people can take me the wrong way, and I know that as a person, and so like that makes me want to like hold back or not say this and don't say that. But really, I'm the one that need to be saying it. Like I need to say this while we're here. Don't say that out loud. This is why we're here. Anyway, I feel most love when I'm like free to free to be me, which is like free to.
I feel that so much.
Free to feel, free to talk, express. I'm very expressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. That what makes me feel that when I'm free to express myself in every way. What about you, sis?
No matter what the fuck is going on, like I'm considered. Like I don't want to feel like a task on a nigga that's like, oh, let me call my girl because I know if I don't call her, she gonna be looking for me. Like, no, nigga, call me because you want to. Call me because you want to. Because you care about my fucking well-being, nigga. Like, I'm good. Clearly, I'm good. You know I'm good. A nigga that know you good, but still like overly like you good. Like, yeah, that's the type shit I need.
Okay.
Overly considered. What about you, Michelle?
To care outside of your body unconsciously, like you don't want my feelings hurt. You want to know if I ate today because you feel like I need nourishment.
You know what, Michelle? That unconscious word is so real.
That's why I go with this.
The most natural being of a person.
It's out of your body. You do that. You react in a way that's like. Sometimes you be like, girl, I ain't think I'd do that. Like, girl, I gave up myself for you real quick. Like, you don't think about it. I want that.
I'm getting chill bumps right now because I'm not faking, because really like, but honestly I feel like honestly best friend I feel like I have had that twice, but in two totally different ways. I think for me to discount one or discredit the other is completely disrespectful, because I think like at the end of the day, like I think that they both felt like that they were doing things that they would not do for nobody else.
Yeah.
And I can't take, I know that in my heart, you know what I'm saying? So, and I hate to group them together, but I'm just saying like, yeah, I felt like I had that twice.
Okay.
I don't even know what else to say. What about you?
I don't feel like okay, so I feel like all my unconscious loves came from men that I wasn't in relationships with. And that's so crazy that we're talking about that.
But you know,
because I'm literally sitting here thinking about like the men that I know that fuck with me unconsciously that's just gonna do stuff. It's like male friends or like even niggas that I might have fucked with, but it was never nothing serious. So that scares me because. Go ahead.
No, because why? Why does that scare you?
That scares me because I feel like it's my love
this is what I want to say.
That's the whole
This is what I want to say.
It's my love unconscious.
Can I just say something I'm not supposed to say out loud?
I don't think I'm an unconscious lover. Like, bitch, I'm not an unconscious motherfucker. Like, everything I do, even if it's don't fucking hit your leg, bitch. Oh. It's like, bitch, I've been telling you this.
No, just no. I just want to say one thing that I really know I'm not supposed to say.
I wasn't supposed to say that all loud.
We said it was going to be a hot love. You said it was going to be a lot of it. So we got to do it. I'm just going to do it real quick one time. I just want to circle back to, hey, yes, I've had it, but not from people in relationships. And you want to know why? Because granted that you're on a whatever the case may be, you're not a relationship girl. You're not a relationship girl. You're not a relationship girl. I'm not saying that like I want to say like even I'm not saying that this has happened, but I'm just saying like I'm not saying this has happened before, but I'm just saying like and I'm not saying it's a bad thing about you because pros come with cons. Because relationship girls got fucking issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the pro and the con for everything. But I think that you're not a relationship girl, and I think that so if a relationship slaps you in the face, you will be like, you will smack them back and keep it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not surprised when you say yes. I felt unconscious love. What the fuck is love? Yes, I felt it, not saying it was meant for you to be in a relationship with those people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that you're not.
I feel you.
You're so, and this is very a pro. Like you're just such a fucking woman. You know, like. You're just such a fucking woman, and people try to shame us, but there's a difference between a woman who always needs a man and a woman who understands that she can be okay by herself, and we cannot take that away from women like that. And you are just that, and fuck. I mean, honestly, would you rather be the bitch that will that will smack a relationship back in their face, keep it moving, or the one that just keep getting smacked by it? Like, what would you?
But no, like, Shakita, you are like my fucking heart for real. Like you make me feel these feelings that I don't want to feel. Like that's literally why we're here today because like. I don't like this shit. Like I just said, I never thought about that. Like, you know the niggas, you probably know the niggas that I feel like love me unconsciously. Rest in peace or whatever you at right now. Like,
we love.
Yeah, but it was never always. Like, but they might have did wanted to. But see, like, I feel like it's all in what, I feel like the relationships that I want internally, like love and care and consideration, I don't really see that just coming from a man. Like I know that I'm gonna get that from my family, my female friends. Wait,
because you're going too much now. You're giving it too much.
That real love is gonna come from there. Like I need a man to help me become greater than what I am. It was like that love, like that soul love, like that spiritual love, like that love that you grew up with, like that come from the people that made me. I look at that love more than I look at the love from a man.
And okay, I don't want to drag this on, but you have helped me realize, you know, that it don't always gotta come from. You know, it don't always gotta come from there. Like you really niggas, not like them niggas, but like niggas, I got niggas like that really fuck with me. Like, can we curse? Are we cursing?
I don't know the face French.
Yeah, I don't even be knowing. I don't even be knowing. Yeah, on accident, honestly. We ain't even. There's a fucking fucking Instagram right now. I shouldn't even be holding that paper. I'm sorry. But there's an Instagram right now where she be like, if this is what I can do now, imagine when I can do what I really want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if this is what I can do what I got now. Like, imagine what I could do when I really, like, could do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, imagine that. What? You don't feel me?
Okay, I feel you. But imagine having that person who wanted the same thing. Would that be your soulmate? Or would that be your twin flame?
Yeah.
And does that have to be an intimate partner? I do believe in soulmates in the sense of like my soul matches yours. It doesn't have to be an intimate thing. It could be my fucking brother. It could be you. It could be somebody I did business with. We think alike. We do things alike. Like, I don't think it has to be like your partner intimately, your baby daddy, your nigga that you married, nothing like that.
I do.
Of course you do. Because you believe in feelings.
I do. Very
you
much
believe
so.
in all these motherfucking feelings.
Very.
She's feelings.
I feel, yes. I feel for y'all too.
But when I be trying so hard not to feel,
that's what's wrong with y'all. If everybody just like stop faking, stop trying to act like, no, not saying that this is you.
No, I never been saying like
but it's niggas out here that be trying to fake
trauma oriented. You know, trauma oriented. But we don't want to talk about the trauma oriented.
Not today. Another day.
We just got.
Is that episode 2 or 3? Okay.
I forgot it.
Okay. I believe in soulmates though. I just think that a soulmate is so special that like not everybody gets to experience that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that it's so like special, it's so real. Like I think it's like a unicorn type of situation and everybody don't get to experience that. I think boom.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Do you believe that marriage? I'm hurt.
Oh, nigga.
Okay, come on, go ahead. Do you believe that marriage is a contract?
Yes, it's a fucking piece of paper. You're agreeing to be binded by each other, for better or for worse. It's definitely a contract, and I want to marry in a contract. Like I like contracts that make sure motherfuckers adhere to the obligations that they're supposed to. So what people have to do is stop looking at marriage like it's a bad contract or like, no, it's your fucking contract. You make that fucking contract how you want it to make. Just like a fucking prenup. People look at prenups. Oh, you gonna... If I'm a rich bitch, I'm getting a fucking prenup. The fuck? Unless you Floyd Mayweather, literally, unless you're Floyd Mayweather, we're getting a prenup. Or Steve Jobs. Well, I would never date a nigga like Steve Jobs, so that's why I said Floyd. Because, yeah.
Let me interview you real quick.
Because, yeah.
Let me interview you. Can I interview you real quick?
Floyd. 40 million.
Stop.
Okay.
Let me interview you real quick before I answer this because I want to talk about this.
Oh my gosh, she always trying to give me therapy.
We need it, but listen, y'all know that TikTok they be like, nah man, your best friend is crazy. Y'all both need therapy, and they be showing the best friends doing stupid shit. Okay, man. Anyway,
yeah,
okay. Let me interview you real quick, Kat. Okay. Damn, what did you say? You said
Lloyd. 40 million.
Oh, you said if you was rich as shit, you would definitely have a prenup. But what if you wasn't rich as shit and your nigga was rich as shit? Would you be cool with signing a prenup?
Yeah, I'm still gonna make my own terms.
Okay.
I have to say what I want for him to sign it.
Okay, well, what would you say you want? Like, if you had to sign a prenup with your man, like, would you be okay with like him just taking his shit? And you
honestly, I don't see myself being at a disadvantage of where I really need this nigga money. I don't see myself at that.
So when it came to prenup time, you would be like,
prenup time, I want something. I'm your spouse, so you're gonna give me something. Do it have to be crazy? If this go bad, you're giving me something. Pregnant or not, it's spousal support. It could be the bear. But you're giving me something. Like, we're talking about boyfriends and we're talking about husbands. Just is what I'm telling you.
Do you know how many husbands are shit right now?
We're not talking about husbands that are shit. We're talking about the husbands that we want. So I'm telling you, for me personally, is what I said.
So we can't have the same conversation.
Exactly. What I said is, how are you going to, if you don't want to get married, how are you going to establish? I'm not doing wifey shit for a fuck nigga.
I answered
you
your question
said that it's the same thing as a boyfriend.
It's the same. No, I did not. I never said that. I never said the same thing as a boyfriend. The same levels that a man that boyfriend to fiance to the same actions, because let's not forget, it's all an action. It's all an action. It's all actions, except that when you're married, it's written down on paper. Like, that's the only difference, that y'all are written down on paper together that y'all married.
No,
everything else.
Should want to marry you. Like,
tell me what else. Tell me what else is the action. Tell me what other action then getting. What other action can be different from somebody who has been with somebody for a long time and somebody who's married? Like, what other than I gotta go to court to get married and I gotta go to court to leave you? What else can your married husband do that my long-term boyfriend can't do? And I think we need shots.
Give a fuck about none of this shit.
I think it's shot o'clock.
We can club. I mean, you know, we don't need no more shots.
Y'all don't.
So you want
no more shots.
Y'all truly don't.
I'm taking shots with you for steps, Michelle. So you can bring them over here.
Oh God, I'll wait. You won't cut my hand off.
I'm from great. It's a part of the show.
We need a daiquiri.
Oh no, yeah, because yours is unfrozen, bitch. Give me one that's like yours.
I was drinking mine in the car.
Oh.
Only real friends can argue and come right back.
Huh?
Only real friends can argue and come right back.
Let's get back. You gotta let us get back.
Yeah.
Before you.
We can disagree all day long.
I ain't drinking it. I gotta drink it for real. I don't want to drink it for real.
Shakita, this segment is sponsored by.
Is it open?
Dish daiquiri. Bitch, we drinking it.
Truth or method? Sip. When? Do we want to start there? I ain't gonna start there. I love you too much. Okay, let's start here. Let's start here. Have you ever? I'm gonna do this one. We thought about this one on the spot today. Have you ever slept with a man and didn't tell your best friend?
No. My best friend knows about all my niggas. You know all my niggas.
Okay.
Nope. You gotta tell somebody. Who the fuck else would I?
Sometimes you just don't tell. Sometimes
I mean,
sometimes you just don't tell nobody.
So, okay.
Sometimes you just don't tell nobody, or sometimes you might just tell your best friend later. Like, do that count? Is that okay if I just tell you like later?
You don't tell them when it happened.
Yeah, just tell them later. Okay.
Like eventually, I've told you all this. You know.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, all right, your turn. Or my turn.
Do you fart around your dates? Do you pass again? Just kidding. This question just said out loud.
It's weird.
Do you fart around your partner?
Do you fart around your partner? Well, if it's my partner, if it's my partner, honestly, I would fart around my partner and I would use the bathroom at my partner's house. But if it's just like a date, like, you know, if I ain't there, if I'm not like walls down, drawers down,
right?
Then when was the last time you had sex?
I don't fucking know. Wasn't that long ago? 2 weeks ago. I don't know.
Oh, you gonna tell us the truth? I love you. 2 weeks ago. Good. Okay.
Ask me some shit. Like, what's the F?
I already got that. Okay, I do got one. Since we're talking about love, it's Valentine's Day. We're all in the feels. Have you ever loved someone that didn't love you back?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I had to. I'm not even.
We all loved a nigga that didn't love us back.
I would ask you right now. That would really make you sick. Cause you would not tell us who that nigga is.
No. So you want me to sit?
I think I want you sick.
Wait, let me see.
No.
No, I can't say.
Yes.
When did you realize that he didn't love you back? Because it wasn't while you were in the relationship.
It wasn't like this actually goes into our topic. It wasn't an actual thing that he did. And I think it's when we try to find things within that man when it's really within yourself. So it wasn't until I really found myself that I knew that he wasn't loving me back the way I wanted to be loved. But like before then, he was on point. He was like, oh, he giving me this, he doing that. But it's like, bitch, this nigga not about to marry you. So looking back at the grown woman, like he was his little young bitch that he
That's when
like.
you realize it.
Yeah,
When you look back and you tell your
it wasn't
friend,
nothing.
Like, bitch, I thought that was love.
He used to throw that nigga. That nigga.
Okay. So if it isn't love, if it isn't love, I think it's fine. I want you to talk about. I want you to do your favorite first. You want to do love yours first, or do you want to do fill the void first?
Okay.
And this is okay. So wait. Let's slow down a little bit. Okay, so we're getting to if it isn't love, and we're just. Well, I guess you just did explain. Just like all the things that we think that sometimes we can kind of confuse as being love, and it's really not love. And we just want to talk about the ones that we see often.
Okay, so I feel like when I was younger, my nigga, where you at? Like, oh, he's wanting to where I'm at all the time. Like, dang, like, you know, dang, let me help me. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, I know where I'm at. And you start popping into where I'm at. And you start dragging me out of parties. And it's like, are you really caring about where I'm at, or you just controlling? And I feel like girls who grew up, my papa wasn't like there, so it's like, are you protecting me? Like, is this what it's supposed to be? Like, nah, this nigga's just crazy and insecure.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga's just crazy and insecure. Like, alright, yeah, like I want my nigga to like rough me up, sleep with a, like, no, like, since I'm 30, like I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do those things. Even a bitch that feel like a nigga love her because he buy her shit, so what? That nigga got money. He spend that shit every day.
You know what that made me think of? It made me think of like how you want a nigga to be like infatuated with you, but then it made me think about like stalker vibes. Like, you know, like how there's like a very thin line. Like you could want a nigga to love you, but as soon as he turns to like soon he like, it's like, whoa. But he been on that the whole time. You just thought that it was cute. He thought that you thought he loved you. He just you know like that. Oh,
I thought it was like extra love.
You thought he was feeling you.
This thing
but this nigga is crazy.
This nigga's crazy. Like, yeah. So,
and this is how he expressed love, because this is how he's seen love being expressed. I've been through some shit, so I don't know if like the shit that I've been through makes me want to love as hard as I love, or if I'm really a lover. And like if that's really me, like on Christmas, okay, boom, let's take it back.
I can't even process it.
No, because this is about self-gratification. This is like how we mistake things for love. And I'm just saying, like, sometimes people are really doing it for them. They're not doing it for you. And I guess the most example that y'all can identify with is like the homeless person. Like when you give a homeless person $1, like if you're the person that's like this,
right,
I gave them $1. I gave them $1. You know what I'm saying? Or you just like, oh shit, let me get them what I got. Oh, I got a bottle of water. Boom. Let me get them a bottle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those are two different people. You know what I'm saying? Or like when I show, so it's just like, you know, when I show up with gifts and I'm always trying to help everybody out, and I'm always trying to be like worthy or needed, or like showing like I'm cuter and I can save the fucking day, everybody's fucking day, and whatever you need, I got it in. Hey, here's this, and here's that. Like,
I think
is that me?
That's crazy. That's so real. We all had that service.
Is that really me loving you? Do I really love you? Or do I just love the way I feel when you're happy about me giving you stuff that you like? Take it from relationships. Let's talk about the kid who has the parents. We've seen this 1,000 times. The kid who has the parents who have all the money, but they don't show no kid no love, no attention, and the kid is going crazy, but they can buy whatever the fuck they want. They can get whatever they want. They get all the gifts. They got all the monetary shit that they want, but the love. Is that love? Is you buying your kids everything that you never had love?
You grew up like that though. Like, I know my mother loves me. No, Catherine, big cat, I know you love me for real. But I grew up like that, and I grew up in. My mother was in the street. Long story short, my mother was in the street, so like she wasn't there all the time. But every time she came back, it was a gift. And I feel like that's how I kind of am in life. Like, what are you doing? What have you done for me lately?
Love can show up in various ways, or it can seem to. Actually, what we're really trying to say is that love can seem to be showing up in various ways, and it can be
it's fake love,
and it's fake love, and it's not always intentional because it could be somebody like me.
No. Even if they got fake love from you, it's still real love.
It's still real love because I really mean it.
Right. I don't know that
I'm
still want the best for you. Like it might be self-serving, but at the same time, it's still in your good interest.
Yeah. And be like, oh, are you doing this for you? Because I know my pain. You know what I'm saying? But when I go and I look at somebody, I be like, oh, I'm gonna get this for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you have came to my mind and I want this for you. But sometimes it be shit that I want for myself and I can't get for myself, and then come your side, so I just get it your side.
No,
but I still think that that's love.
Shopper.
Or an addiction. Okay, let's move forward.
Alright. So it's been a long show. Very long show. Michelle has been here. She's probably been cursing at my piece of shit.
I'm fucking crazy. They told me
I
I was fucking lost.
Scrap, like, I don't even know what Scrap at. Scrap, do your segment, bro.
Scrap is supposed to be doing segment.
Bro, y'all been rapping like shit.
We're down here at Georgetown at the showroom. Let's Scrap come in and tell y'all about the shoes that we got coming out.
Cop or cap with
Scrap.
Alright, what it do is Cop or Cap with your boy Scrap. And we got a couple sneakers that are hot. We gonna let y'all tell us what's not. We got some OGs, some new drops, and we gonna run through this. First of all, we at the showroom. We got 2 locations, one in Pentagon City, one right here in Georgetown, DC, 1363 Wisconsin Avenue. We're gonna start with the new drops. These come out next week. These are 13s. I know y'all remember these. If you don't, everything early by at least a week or 2. So you can hit us on Instagram at the showroom GT or at the showroom VA. We got the SB Dunks, one of the most popular Nikes out right now, the Dunks, the SBs. These the Sandys. As you can see, unless you got swag, you probably can't really rock these. They cover the toes, so if the ladies want to get these, you can wear these on a bad day. These more of a summertime, spring type shoe. You know what I'm saying? Gotta rock some low socks or something probably with them so your feet don't be sweating, fogging up the little clip pop. You see what it is? Sure it is. The most popular dunk of probably 2022, the Pandas. These turned into like a casual kind of shoe for females. You can rock them with a skirt, a pencil dress, some jeggings, some jeans, some leggings, anything. A lot of dudes bought them. They dropped the highs not too long ago, but these still sold all winter. Nike restocked them about 3-4 times. So we got these 2. We restock these all the time. And I wanted to pull these out because these are classic. I'm old, y'all like, these came out in 01. Some of y'all probably ain't never seen these Jordans. But I'm gonna try to see if we can get a size on these. These 400 right now, man. But these the 16s.
400?
These the 16s.
400?
But that was the Cop or Cap. So y'all can let us know which ones y'all like the best. Hit us up at the showroom. Stay tuned in the Hey Sis. Every week, we be right back.
Hey.
Alright, so affirmation. Every show we gonna close out with an affirmation. So tonight's affirmation is everything goes my motherfucking way. And I can believe that because although we had an argument, which we gonna argue. I'm glad we got our first argument out on the first fucking show. Like, I'm glad we got that out so we can go home and talk about that shit. But I'm not talking about that shit tonight. But we got our first argument out. And although it didn't go as perfect, it still went my way though, because it's like I'm still closer to my best friend. We're still learning each other. We still got back to fucking business, and we did this shit in front of other people for real. So it's like we still in the up.
Yeah. Like, there's so many things I want to say, but I'm gonna. Okay, let me see if I can break down 3 things, because I can't help it. Because I gotta say something. Y'all know I gotta say something.
Oh.
The first thing is this lady is crazy. Miss Cat is crazy because this would be something that I would just think about. It is nothing that I would never do, and I just appreciate her for always letting me know that anything that I think about it, I can literally make happen. And I know that y'all think that I know that. That's why we having this podcast, because y'all think that I know that, which I don't really know the fucking, y'all, I don't fucking know that. I don't be knowing. Like, the shit that y'all think that, oh, she's this, she's no. And this is what y'all gonna learn. Okay, boom. Second is, yes, I feel like we can try to get through this all the time. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be fine, but that's what we need to have the best outcome. We wanna get this shit to y'all raw. What your girl say? What's Dusty, what shit? Raw, real and raw, whatever. Rich like, rich and raw. Like, that's like, yes, it is what it is. Like, yes, we are products of our environment, but we are also products of our environment. So don't play with us. We won't make it fucking happen. And last but not least, we're just happy to be here. And
thanks for everybody that like was excited about this shit and like supported us and was like, oh yeah. And shout out to Michelle, Vision Diary, for the word. Shout out to Scrap Dizzle. Scrap is always
down here at the showroom.
Making shit happen.
Make sure y'all come down here, down Georgetown. Come get y'all shoes.
Alright, so let's talk about this affirmation.
Okay.
We gonna close this.
Oh yes, it was
everything goes
my way.
Just start saying that shit like
everything.
We literally wake up hoping that. Even if this is a parking space, man, I hope this parking space.
Everything goes my way.
Like I'm gonna get this money today. This gonna be fine today. Like, my nigga's gonna say the right thing to me today. So like every day that you wake up,
everything gonna go.
Everything goes my fucking way.
Yeah.